Hey, you guys. So I wanted to come on here and kind of give you a little bit of like a life and business update because there's been a change, there's been some additions, there's been some, life things. So I want to kind of give you guys an update and kind of reintroduce myself also because I like to do that every couple hundred of subscribers. I usually do every 1,000 subscriber a live hangout where we talk about everything I do, who I am, and I get to say hello to new subscribers, existing subscribers, all that good stuff, some giveaways. I am growing a lot slower. However, that's not going to stop me or discourage me. It happens. I think during the summer months, things slow down with sales in any type of retail industry because people are more focused on spending time with their families, kids that are off from school, vacationing, stuff like that. So anyway, I do want to start off by just saying hello. My name is Kristen. I founded and own Another Chance Resale. It is my business I created from scratch. I am a registered business with New York State. That is my tax ID right up there. So I am like any other store, except I'm online. So I don't have a brick and mortar. I don't ever plan on getting a brick and mortar like stand-up store. I'm strictly online. I love that I can reach the entire world and I can ship to the entire world. So I'm going to be staying online, but just keep in mind that I'm like any other business, you know what I mean? So this is my blood, sweat, and tears. So that's kind of why I have an immediate pay policy. Since I'm like any other business or any other store, I kind of think of it as like you wouldn't go into, let's say, a grocery store and pick out all your items, put it up on the counter, have the cashier ring you up, and then give you the total, and then you just vanish. Right? You wouldn't do that. You would pay. So that's kind of like how I see it. If you're coming to me in an email asking for certain items, I tally it up, put it in an invoice, send it to you, and you have to pay for it, right? So that's why I'm very strict with my policies because I think of myself as any other business. I'm just online. So that's kind of how I see it, and I kind of try to convey that. That's why I'm so strict, and that's why I implemented that $10 cancellation fee policy, and like a 2 strikes kind of you're out kind of thing. Because I take my business very seriously. I work very hard and I created this business from nothing, and I really, really enjoy it, and I want to keep being able to do it, and I need help from you guys as well. This is like a two-way street kind of thing. So I just hope everyone can understand like where I'm coming from and see and help to see that even though my business is strictly online, I would like to be treated like any other business, any other store, any other retail store, stuff like that. Except I'm open on holidays, weekends, I'm pretty much going to answer your email anytime that I'm looking at my emails. And I love doing this, and I love shopping for you guys, and I love finding, other people's trash that I can fix up and provide to you guys as treasure. Like that, I love that. And I've kind of come up with this little motto, like bringing you killer accessories without killing your wallet or the planet. So I really love to be able to go to thrift stores or yard sales or estate sales and pick up things that other people threw out, basically. Give them a good cleaning, some minor repair, restoration work if needed, and then selling them to people who are going to give them another chance at being loved again. So that's kind of, what I do and why I do it. Just trying to keep our landfills to a minimum, because things that don't sell in thrift stores, they get shipped right off to the landfill. So same thing, like Goodwill does the Goodwill bins as like a kind of like a last resort before it goes to the landfill. So I love to be able to help save the planet a little bit, and also help save you guys money by providing you with quality, most often designer, accessories and shoes, sometimes clothing that is not going to break the bank. With that being said, I have now stepped up my game a little bit with being an Amazon affiliate. I've been an Amazon affiliate for years. I just haven't really done much with it. I kind of just had like some of the tools I use and products I use in my reselling business on there. But now I've kind of stepped into more of what I mentioned, like looking great, wearing quality items without breaking the bank, like without killing your wallet. I kind of pick out like things that look expensive but aren't expensive. So if you've noticed on YouTube and on my Instagram, and I posted over on Facebook as well, that I've been buying. I buy everything with my own money from Amazon, whether it's shoes, clothing, makeup, jewelry. I buy it, I try it out, I love it, I share it with you guys, and I do get a small commission. I think it's important that I am bringing this style of a sale to you, because with my purses, like with my purse sale and jewelry sales and stuff like that, I only have that one item. So only one person can purchase that item from me. Whereas I'm bringing you these Amazon items that are affordable and that look great and feel great and are quality items, but everyone can buy one. You know, I'm looking at them from storefronts, and multiple people can buy the same item. So that's another reason why I kind of integrated Amazon in with it. So there's really great pieces that I'm bringing to you that now everyone can buy, and not just the one person because I only have that one purse or so on. So that's kind of why I integrated the Amazon in with it. And I do understand, I did have a few of my international customers reach out. They do not have Amazon International. So if anyone is international, but you do see something that I'm offering from Amazon, just reach out. I can always PayPal invoice you the total for the item and order it for you, and then ship it out as I would any other purchase that you would make from me. So I am more than willing to do that. So just let me know. And you know, with international customers, you guys know already that I can hold your stuff for a few months at a time to save you on shipping, because I know the shipping does get very expensive. With that being said, shipping, we are now coming into the holiday months. So please be patient with all of your resellers, shipping companies, retailers, anybody that is going to ship anything to you. Please understand that the USPS, FedEx, UPS will be delayed through January, okay? Because we're now coming into the holiday months. Everybody is starting to ship items and, you know, gifts and stuff like that. So please have patience with not only me, but the other people that ship items to you as well. We have no control over the UPS, FedEx, USPS, or anything like that. Once we hand everything over to those guys, we have no control. I have no control. I do not, I can't push anything further. I can't contact anybody. It's completely just in their hands. So keep that in mind and just have patience with us. Don't get all bent out of shape, okay? Okay, so one really big change that is really only going to affect the people that were a part of it. But I was offering for probably almost 4 years now a monthly jewelry subscription style box. It's kind of like a Stitch Fix, where every month the members were charged through patreon.com, And on the first of every month, I ship out 6 pieces of costume jewelry, depending on which tier that they were on. And that is coming to a stop. So I really enjoyed styling the boxes and creating. I hand curated each box every month for my members. But unfortunately, about 2 weeks ago, I had received an email from Patreon that Apple had bought them out and they are continuing. However, my 8% fee that I paid to Patreon for every, member, it was an 8% fee, was now being increased to 30%, 30%. That's just one of the insane changes that Apple was basically doing to Patreon. So I cannot afford to now have 8% to 30% taken out of that payment of mine, right? So, blah, blah, blah. The email also basically said, well, you can account for the change by increasing your prices to your members. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to my members, because raising my price 30% is absolutely ridiculous. It therefore does not make the box worth it anymore. So I had to make the decision to shut down my Patreon and my jewelry subscription boxes. The letters went out. I emailed each person, each of the members, and let them know. And I asked them to feel free to let me know if there's something else that they would be interested in doing, if they have any ideas for me. But as of right now, that is going to just be a wash. We're just going to cut that out. And all of that is to be, what am I trying to say? The effective date of all of this is 11/1. So I already emailed everybody and got responses and shut down my Patreon. I will look into other platforms. I will look into other, ways of doing this. But until then, we're just gonna not have that perk anymore, that membership. So also a little change is that I will no longer be doing clearance purse auctions live. I will be doing them, but we're going to be changing them to a video format. The live sales are extremely, extremely exhausting for me. To be on camera live, to be standing, to be, mentally reading the chat, keeping up with the chat, focusing on what I'm doing, what I'm showing, all of that for multiple hours is really taxing for me. I also have a positional vertigo issue where if I'm like looking down for too long or doing, I get very dizzy, very woozy, very nauseous. I do have that issue when I do a live jewelry auction, but it's easier because I'm able to kind of sit back and relax while people are, bidding and stuff like that. I don't have to be on the screen where I have to be like entertaining people as the bids are coming in. So long story short, we will still have a clearance purse sale, but it will just be converted to a video format instead and done like my Friday purse sale videos, okay? So there'll be a number associated with each item, and I will just come up with a flat price instead of having it like an auction style, starting it really low. That way, because when I do my videos, I do pause the video often to take a break and stuff like that, get a snack, whatever. That's just my own health going on there. Okay, so next I do have the 2025, my motivational planner is available for pre-sale. I did do a video showing the planner and going over all 3 of the package payment options. I will put the link to that video above so that you can check it out and email me with which package that you would like to purchase. Deadline is November 1st so that I can place the order to have them published. They can be shipped to me. I can put together the package option that you chose because I hand curate everything, and then get it shipped out to you by hopefully December 1st, December 15th, the latest, so that you have like a week or 2 to fill out the planner and get it ready for the new year, or give it as a gift for the holidays. This is the planner. It's basically the same thing. I did make a couple upgrades. I did make the monthly planner section a full 2-page layout instead of just a 1-page. So now you have a lot more space for your month layout. I still have quotes every month, and they're all new quotes. I still have the priorities, affirmation, and gratitude section, which I think are very important. And everything else is pretty much the same, but I upgraded and got new like pens and stickers and stuff like that for you to decorate with. So just check out the video and you will see a little bit of a deeper dive with that. Okay, next up, I do offer a free motivational newsletter. So in addition to the motivational planner, I offer a free bi-weekly motivational newsletter where I handwrite something motivational for you to start your week off on the right foot. I changed it to bi-weekly instead of weekly because now I have a podcast with Laura here on YouTube with Laura, etc. And it's over on her channel, and that is the other week that I don't do the newsletter. So I think we do the podcast on like the 1st and 3rd Sunday, and then my newsletter goes out on the 2nd and 4th Monday of the month. So if you would like to sign up for that, it's completely free. I also do like a upcoming events section where if there's anything upcoming on my YouTube channel, I will put direct links and all of that information. And I also put the direct link to the podcast that just, the last week's podcast. So if you missed it, you can check it out through my newsletter. And I will put links for all of this down in the description box and in the comment section, because not only is our podcast on Laura's YouTube channel, but we are now on Apple Podcasts. So if you have a podcast app, it would be that right there, podcasts, and then you just click into it and you can scroll and find our podcast and you can listen to it on your podcast app. I can put a link for that down below as well. All right. Also, while we're on the topic of apps, I do have an Instagram. I know a lot of you follow me on Instagram. It's where I do like all my behind the scenes stuff. I do my story. I fill out, like I have a story all the time. So you can check out my Instagram. I have so much on there. I post all throughout the day. I will put that link in the comments as well. It's just really fun, and you can see kind of what I go through throughout the day. And I do a lot of reels, like I show you guys like restoration work and thrift with me's and purse hauls. So before my Friday purse sale, you'll be able to see what I bought throughout the week on Instagram. So you can maybe plan out what you want to buy, or you can even just see what I am going to have to offer on Fridays. So that link will be in the comments and the description box as well. I think that's really it regarding the business aspect of things. I think that about the business aspect. So regarding the life aspect of it, I don't know if he's gonna want me to tell you all this, but I think he deserves recognition. And he was offered the director position for his job. He works for a nationwide ambulance company, and he was the supervisor. Well, let's just say he started out as the mechanic in the north shop where he worked on ambulances. Then he became supervisor, where he then oversaw the garage and other locations. And just about a month and a half ago, he was offered the director position, which is basically the entire north region of the nationwide company, which I think he's in charge of about 4 or 5 different garages that all are, that all have something to do with the mechanics of the ambulances. So it's a really big job. It's a really big position. It's very stressful. He now works with corporate, and he's basically like the third, I think he said he's the third from the very top of the nationwide ambulance company. So he's been very stressed out. It's very stressful for him. I'm trying to help him out and, guide him and give him like organizational tools, because I like to be very organized. Anyway, with that being said, I have been going through a little bit of stress as well, regarding my health. Since turning 40, if you did not know, I turned 40 in June, and I am very up to date with all of my health stuff. I go and get a physical every year as well. So of course, when I went to get my physical, my doctor's like, well, you're 40, so you get to get your first mammogram. So, make sure when you see your gynecologist for your annual, you make sure that gets scheduled. And I'm like, I'm actually going to see her next month. So, that everything was fine with my physical. I went to my gynecologist annual exam. Everything looked fine, but of course she wants me to get the mammogram. Fine. I ended up getting the mammogram and an ultrasound. I'm not going to go into details about that. If you're a woman, if you get a mammogram and you go straight to the ultrasound, you know why. And then the ultrasound came out a little abnormal. So I was sent to see a breast doctor, and she wants me to get an MRI because sorry, I told myself I wasn't going to get upset. Because I'm high risk for breast cancer. Sorry. So, she's not worried. She doesn't think that there's anything really wrong, but because of my family history and the slight abnormality that came up in my ultrasound, she just wants to get everything checked out. Fine. It just scares me because if you guys remember, before I started YouTube, I used to work for a cancer doctor. So I know what people go through. I was there for 6 years. So of course I'm scared. So like I'm trying to be supportive to Kyle. His job is great. It's a really great job. Like it's a really great job. It's an awesome position, and I'm very proud of him. It's just a very stressful position. So I try not to, give him any more stress. And then this comes up. Okay, so let's move on. I actually just went today for blood work, and then Thursday is my MRI. Okay, on to Dallas. He's also struggling a little bit. I know a lot of you guys have asked to see him, or where is he? You know, he hasn't been in a lot of my videos lately. I haven't been posting pictures or videos really because his allergies have been really bad. Usually he'll get seasonal allergies during the summer, but it's nothing serious, and it's just, we have him on a Cytopoint injection for allergies, and it's usually just a once a year thing. It's been just a once a year thing. I mean, he's only 3. He's gonna be 4 in December. But this summer was really bad. He got, so when Dallas's allergies flare up, he gets bumps all over his body. Well, this turned into not just bumps on his back, but he had bumps on his belly, down his legs, and then he was, so we took him to the vet, and we can get the Cytopoint injections more frequently if the allergies flare up. So we took him back, and he got another Cytopoint injection, and they also put him on Apoquel as like a booster, which I don't agree with Apoquel. That's a whole other story, and I don't want to cry again, so I'm not going to talk about it. But it has to do with Nico and him being on Apoquel, and it's not good. So if you guys have any pets on Apoquel, get them off and look into the Cytopoint injections. Anyway, so he got another Cytopoint injection, and just 2 weeks on Apoquel as a booster. And then he also had gotten an antibiotic because he was scratching at his bumps. They were bleeding and they were getting infected. He was losing fur and everything. So we got him all that, and then we had another appointment 2 weeks later to check on him and get another Cytopoint injection, and it's not getting better. So I don't want to show my dog on the internet sick like that, and I don't want people to think wrong things or bad things. We have been going to the vet back and forth with him since this started during the summer. So we are very well aware, and we are very close with our vet because that's the same one that we've taken Nico to, and they knew Nico, they know Dallas, so it just takes time. His skin needs to heal from everything, and it's just taking a very long time. So that's why I don't show him, because I want him to heal and, not look like a complete mess. But so since he's not really getting any better, we took him back to the vet last Thursday, and we're like, we need to do something else because this is not working. So we decided to get him an allergy test. We went for the biggest panel test. It's like a 2,000 panel allergy test that tests for 2,000 different things. They took 6 vials of blood from him, and we are going to know the results in about 3 weeks. Because instead of just keep pumping him with medications, I want to know what he's allergic to so that maybe we can take it away from him. Like if it's a food allergy or something, I'm not going to keep giving him something that he's allergic to and then just giving him meds to counteract it. That's not okay in my book. So we're going to see what the results are. And I know that part of it is going to be like a seasonal thing, like grass or trees or pollen or something like that. But if there are food related allergies, we're going to fix it, and we're not going to give him those things, and so on. Nico had a similar thing where he was allergic to basically every food except fish. So he had to be on like a salmon, fish, trout, whatever diet, you know what I mean? So whatever it is, we're gonna do it because I can't see him with these bumps and missing fur, and it's killing me. Okay, so talk about a roller coaster ride. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's everything. If you guys have any questions for me, let me know. You can email me privately if you want at anotherchanceresale1@gmail.com. You can ask down in the comment section. I try to be as transparent as I can with you guys. You're on this journey with me. I've taken you from the start that I created my business, and that's why I like that I have the Instagram where you can kind of see a little bit more into what I do, like my business and my life. So make sure you're following me over there. And I hope that I can keep doing everything I'm doing because I really enjoy it. And I think you guys really enjoy it, and it makes me happy. All of the emails and compliments that I get, just how much you guys are loving everything. So I thank you all so very much. I love each and every one of you. Check the comment section for links. I will also have everything in the description box, which is right under the video, and you just click where it says more, and it will open up the description box. Like I said, reach out with any questions, and I will still be doing Monday, Friday jewelry purse videos, and then obviously I'm still going to be doing jewelry auctions, live jewelry auctions, just no more live purse auctions. They will be converted now to a video format. All right, so make sure you order your 2025 planner by November 1st. And I think that's really it. So check the comments, give me a thumbs up, please, and subscribe if you haven't already. It's free. And I'll check in with you guys later, and we'll see you in the next one.